1976 was a remarkable year in our nation's history, and in the history of the world. The United States celebrated its 200th birthday that year. But that was not the only news worth noting. Here's a list of noteworthy achievements and events that prove just how significant 1976 was. On April 1st, the Apple Computer Company was born. On April 23rd, the Ramones released their first album. On June 1st, the UK and Iceland end the Cold War. On June 4th, the Boston Celtics defeated the Phoenix Suns 128-126 in triple overtime in Game 5 of the NBA Finals at the Boston Garden. On July 6th, the first class of women is inducted at the United States Naval Academy in Annapolis, Maryland. There are many other significant events that happened that year, but none more notable than what took place on July 12th. On July 12th, a remarkable human being came into this world. A human being who would go on to develop a magnetic personality, a strong sense of family, intimate relations with close friends, and a musical genius matched by very few. You all, of course, know that I'm talking about American pop and R&B singer Tracy Spencer. God, she's just so fucking talented. I can't believe it. Anyway, let's now focus on some of the horrific things that took place in 1976. July 28th, the Tangshan earthquake flattens Tangshan, China, killing over 240,000 people. August 4th, the first recognized outbreak of Legionnaire's disease kills 29 at the American Legion in Philadelphia. September 25th, the Irish rock band U2 is formed. And on July 12th, in a small rural town in New Jersey, the nation's first alcoholic premature baby was born. His name, Jon William Finley, or as I call him, Bro. John was born premature because he heard the 7-Eleven next to the hospital was running a one-day-only special on cheap, shitty vodka. My mom recalls it being a very difficult time in her life because John would only drink her breast milk if she downed half a bottle of Jameson between feedings. John, you fucking drunk. The last time I spoke to you, you said you only drink once a week, but you realize that there's not 365 weeks in a year, right? Okay, just checking. Your liver is so bloated and fat it weighs more than both Nissans combined. Yeah, your liver is a hard worker, which is a lot more than I can say about Mike. Hey Mike, rumor has it that you've taken up a new hobby. Apparently you're a food stamp collector. What the fuck, dude? In a town full of pretentious, lazy, homeless, unmotivated, hipster drug addicts who hide behind the facade of intellectual and artistic superiority, you're telling me you can't find a fucking job? Is there not a Walmart or McDonald's within walking distance of your home? Jesus, who the fuck gets laid off from a donut shop? Do assholes in Portland only eat donuts 9 months a year? Why don't you use some of that voodoo donuts magic and get a job instead of leeching off the system? But enough about you, let's focus on the man of the hour. John, I love you more than you hate alcohol. I remember the good times we shared. Remember the dozen or so times I picked you up from the drunk tank? Remember on how the rides home you'd whip your dick out and piss all over the dashboard? Or how about the time in Canada when you were so fucked up that you actually tried to have sex with me? I never felt closer to you. No, but in all seriousness, John. John, hey, I'm over here. Happy birthday, man. You know, I consider myself lucky to have such a wonderful brother. I've always looked up to you, unless of course you were passed out on the floor, in which you'd be looking up at me. You are loved by many, and I hope you have a kick-ass birthday. I must now leave and celebrate your birthday by trying to score some pussy. It's been a long time for me. The last time I had sex, John wasn't working at a pizza shop. I wish you all the best. Good night,